Okay, I'm in. This is summer camp. I get to see a private show by myself because I just opened the gallery. John Teague, I didn't look at this last night. I kept thinking, yeah, he's got one painted on glass. This is a reverse painting. See, this white stuff is painted on the glass on the back. And then the brown of the tree, that's like after other layers up. And so that's closest to the artist when he's painting it because it's on the back side of the glass. It's got some really pretty surfaces in here. And then he's included gold in it, which is like a thing. No, there was a lot of Art Deco things that people did that was on the back of glass. It was a lot of black and then it had gold on it. So it's a little nod to that. I need to ask about this one. This is some kind of magic stuff. The stories at the Zoom meet were just great about all of these and how they came about. That's the most exciting thing, or maybe one of the most exciting things about this gallery is, and the Zoom meets, is we get the backstories on stuff. And everybody's saying, oh my, everything's getting so good. I gotta up my game. I agree. I got lost in the magic of these little shoes last night. They just glow so nicely there. This is fun up here too. And this is the Alfaba, the green witch from Wicked, the Wicked book series. Well, anyway, so I'm down here today, and I just got this open, and it's Father's Day, and it's really a great show. So come by, bring your dad. It's family friendly, more or less. I like this one a lot too. It reminds me of the genre painting of the 1940s in the Americas. This is a dimensional piece. It's very neatly painted. And this is also dimensional. Oh, it's such a wonderful story with this one, and a really lovely man who does this. Sold, good job. Fly high. This one also, I saw a similarity between this one, the real, and the cartoon, or the kid coming to camp expecting this, and this is reality. And then here we also have the real. And the cartoon. Juxtaposition. I like those things that like past and present, real, unreal, different concept and reality and stuff in one painting. Yeah, and we beach kids here, we go to camp in the mountains, so we get to see lots of trees and stuff like that. It's so interesting, everybody's different experiences with summer camp, summer travels, ways to get away and nature and find yourself, all that kind of stuff. Good backyard barbecue. Berry. I kind of see a figure in that, in the lens. Trout and wood, of course. A homeless man's skewer. Let's see, and I think this is a self-discovery camp or something. Why did you not let me be myself? This is all embroidered. This is painted and this is embroidered with yarn. How do I be my true, authentic self? Bring forth the child you were, never allowed. Live to live. Love that child, love thyself, I love myself. I am free. Playground pendulum. I'm following it on the unsteady camp. Okay, and then I'm going to go in the back room here. I haven't been in the bathroom either. Lumpies from an adolescent mind, so. I suppose people have had to be evacuated in summer in California from camps because of our wildfires. I love this one. And just because. I just remembered I skipped over something. Swimming. Stories and kids by themselves in the night. Here's my fan here. It's E.E. Cummings, Maggie and Millie, and Molly and May. And they go to the beach and find different things, and these things reflect their characters, or their characters are reflected in the things that they choose to find at the beach. And I thought about beach camp. I had already made this, and this is like a sandy background because the girls went to the beach. And the backside, I have a video about this too. The backside has a place that I went to refresh myself on breaks from teaching and my home situation. And where I went to think. This lady, Janet Hammerstein, did the most wonderful paintings throughout the pandemic, those horrible, cold, early days of 2020. And she painted these beautiful white things. She's a nurse, and she was surrounded by all of that. And the paintings were absolutely, lyrical in the emotion. Maybe I'll tell James to look at those and see what he sees about emotion in them. Oh, it's a good one. We had such a good Zoom meet with these, because these brought out all kinds of things. They brought out things in the people that came to the show, and they brought out things in us. You know, we got Cat's Cradle. I went around with string last night, played Cat's Cradle with people. It was Really fun getting the different responses, but interesting that, you know, just a little bit of encouragement. You get that string on your fingers, you didn't forget. You still remember. So it was beautiful to see women's faces light up. It's like, oh, I can do this. Really nice. This is a ceramic. It's a ceramic magazine slab. Beautifully painted too. Sidewalk Sunday. The friendliest camper. Somebody had to do it. This I love so much. The story behind this is Monica Marks. She's a wonderful mixed media and assemblage artist. She was a very little girl when she went to her first camp for a week, and they were being introduced to the different activities that people might have. And you know, they have, you know, swimming and dance and different things, and they offered archery, and she said, "Oh, art, I'll take that." So she spent her week with a bow and arrow instead of arts and crafts, because she thought it was a really good, you know, the art of art, the tree of art. It's like, I love this one. It's one of my favorite pieces ever. Oh, and I just noticed that she did stick the plastic feathers on. That, I guess, maybe they come off darts or something, and stuck those on, and then these are brushes with the paint. No one really sums it all up for me. This would make a nice announcement for a show. And I had a little bit different take on this one than the artist did. She was reiterating the absurdity of having some men dressed in full day suits having lunch with a woman who was nude. But, you know, she could have been modeling for them down there, and they were painting earlier, and they took a break. You never know. But anyway, it's like a reiteration of that. It's like, I don't know. I don't know. I like this up here really well. Some nice work in here. See, I'd eat all the ice cream she wanted. Look, she's at the pool, living her best life. Sometimes when I look in the camera, I see these better than I did before. I just went right by this one. This one is a really funny story from the Zoom meet as well. And this guy has such an interesting backstory, and this is a picture of him. And he looks so much like, you know, the first English settlers that came to the East Coast. And I forget where he said he was from, Kentucky or Tennessee or somewhere along the central East Coast. But he looks like his forebears, and he looks like today. And he looks like a Saturday Evening Post illustration about somebody in the Old West. It just really transports me in time. And then his talk was really good. He talked about coming from these people, but not really being of them, but they are him and his background, and he can see them in him. Oh, I love it. It's beautifully painted. Really nicely painted. You can see that's all master stuff. Look at this glazing and everything. I'm not exclaiming over everyone in here, and I should. Tracy Finn, back home. Nice. This is the age and also the time period when there were lots of summer camps. Some people had not so nice experiences, like other kids picked on them and scared them and things like that. I don't understand that. But I'm lucky. I mean, I understand that kids did that, but I know we had a lot of supervision to stay out of trouble like that. So, okay. Well, that's a walkthrough of the show, and I have to post another one.